So hey, I wanted to see you here. I'm sorry it's dark in here. Well, hey, Heritage, it's nice to see you. I have to be quiet because there's someone sleeping, so yeah. I'm going to go in the kitchen. So, as for today's thing is, do you want to start a garden and why? Because I feel like it's very important to grow your own food for your family. So that's what today's topic is about. Like, as for me, the reason why I'm gardening is because I find passion and I enjoy growing my own food. And I'm here to help. Yes, it is definitely very important to garden. Um, I just, how about I set it on something? Because I don't have to hold it. Shaking is. go find something to set it on because alright, I'm gonna be right back. Okay. So I found something to set it on, so that way it's not shaking. So I'm only going to be streaming for 20 more minutes because I have to get off soon. So what do you want to grow? And what is and as far as what you are interested in growing, you could grow the easiest things. If you're not very good with your plants, you could go with the easiest thing like veggies. I would say there's some veggies out there. I would say some of the vegetables are the easiest thing to grow. The fruits that I'm growing, it's not really the easiest thing to grow, like the avocados, the bananas. They're not really that hard for me, but they may be challenging for other people to grow. So, yeah. And I'm also willing to help you and your channel out if you need any help, because I believe that we should be supporting each other. It's hard to grow on YouTube, and well, now that I think of it, it's different from gardening, but my photo on the video doesn't match what I'm doing. It's just for the YouTube banner, that's about it. So next time before I go live, I need to make a schedule of, let's say, Saturday and go live on Saturday at a decent time instead of going live at this time of day. So anyways, that's not the topic of the video. The point of the video is, what are you interested in gardening, and I'll be gladly to help you out with and give you some tips on how to grow it, and give you some advice on what you would like to grow. So when it comes to gardening, you would need different things like fertilizers, you could even make your own fertilizer from scratch, like use eggshells. I like to use the Alaska fish emulsion because it's more natural than the fertilizers at the store and has some chemicals in it. I don't really like using that fertilizer. I'd rather go the more organic way of doing it. I feel like there's not really much else to talk about. Like, for example, I will tell you about some of the fruits and vegetables that I'm growing. I am growing watermelon, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, bananas, avocados, and a bunch of other food that I'm growing. However, as far as if it's doing well, it's not, because it's been awful this year. It's always rainy this year, so they're not doing so good this year. And if you are interested in gardening, it's hard to garden mostly because each year is different. And let me tell you what, if none of it has been wiped out yet, eventually there will be a year we will get a storm that might wipe out everything in your garden. So it's not just about choosing what to grow, it's also having a backup plan as to what, so that way you'll get at least something this year. Like, for example, I had put my tomatoes in grow bags because I just want to be able to get something, because the ground is saturated with water. Yeah, and I mean that it's just very important to come up with a backup plan. Like, go with container, like, put them in containers. You could go with like growing some and planting some in a garden, like in the ground, and then you could have some planted in containers as well. So anyways, I'm not going to be on much longer because I will have to get going soon. And also, I started a live stream because I just enjoy connecting with other people, and I just have fun doing it, although it's kind of out of my comfort zone because I'm doing a live stream and I'm showing myself to the entire world, and it's just a little bit out of my comfort zone. But I'm not really that, like, I'm not really uncomfortable because I don't think I've ever been uncomfortable about being in front of a camera. So anyways, well, hey Sid, how's it going? Yeah, I'm sleepy too. I'm gonna make a schedule to where I go live and on Saturday at a certain time, let's say 10 in the morning or 11 in the morning, and pick a day instead of just randomly going live at this time of day. Yeah. I'm gonna be getting off soon because I'm tired, and yeah, I just wanted to ask you, what are you interested in gardening? And why do you want to garden? Well, what you could do is you could look up your address and where you live, and you could, and it will, in your zip code, you could also put in your zip code, and it will say what hardiness zone you are in. I like mushrooms. Mushrooms are definitely delicious to have. Happy Frog is a potting mix, and it's not really dirt, it's soilless mix because soil has the minerals and nutrients in it, and potting mix doesn't have those minerals in it, so it's not really soil, it's just a soilless mix. I'm thinking about making my own soilless mix because it's pretty expensive just to buy a big bag of potting mix at store, and yeah. Yes, there will definitely be tough times in the world, and I believe gardening is important because if you run out of because if we ever go shortage on food and we grow our own food, we will be ahead of the game of other people who don't grow their own food. Will be ahead of the game. As far as how to make your own mix, I'm not really sure how to make my own mix. I would say like 1 part perlite, 2 parts, 3 parts of the peat mix for perlite, for peat moss, 3 parts peat moss, 2 parts or 1 part or 1 part perlite, and like 2 parts of the I don't really know how to make my own mix. I watched some videos on how to do it. It's basically using peat moss and perlite, and compost. Using compost, and by using compost, peat moss, and perlite. That's what is normally used for making our own potting mix. And also, if I could describe myself, I would say if I could describe myself as any tropical fruit, it would be bananas, and as to why is because I want to be able to taste my own fruit, and I love the way bananas look. I think they're cool looking plants. And as far as the 45-day challenge, I decided not to do it anymore because I decided to go with the 30-day challenge because I don't want anyone to get burnt out of my content, because I know that you would be interested in supporting me in my 30-day, my daily upload challenge. However, for some people, it may be different because they may get burnt out on my content and they may say, okay, I've had enough, I'm going to back off. So, in plus 30 days, I just want to get it done as soon as possible so that way I can back off and go back to 1 to 3 times a week of uploading videos and challenging myself and making 8 to 12 minute videos instead of making short videos. Because I feel like long form videos are good. I like to listen to country music and there's, yeah, I like listening to country music. What kind of music do you like to listen to? As far as what I've learned on starting a YouTube channel, I like doing a YouTube journey, and well, that I find it hard because I have to edit the videos. I have to edit the photos for the custom thumbnails so that way they look good. I have to edit the videos. I have to do all this stuff so that way I will get them to click on it, because if it doesn't look good, then they're not going to click on it. If the title isn't good, I'm not going to get any views on it. But it's more than just about views and subscribers. It's just numbers. And as much as it would be good to be successful on YouTube, it's also not to like stress over it. Because like I said, subscribers and views are just numbers. And it's more like, why are you doing YouTube? It's because you're interested in helping people. Like, for example, I'm doing YouTube because I have a mission to help people. As far as if I am good at cooking, I'm not really, I am pretty good at cooking. I'm just not good at I do quick meals. I'm not really good at cooking up something in a pan and cooking up meat or broccoli and cooking them in a pan. As far as what I use to edit the video, I use the VSDC video editing software, and I use CapCut. They are free to use. I use Canva for the intros and outros. I also use VSDC for color grading as well. No, there is not. I'm not with anyone right now. The last self-grown fruit vegetable that I have eaten, it would be squash. squash is the only thing that I've eaten this year that I had grown myself. Because as I was saying earlier, it's been rainy this year, it's been awful. My plants aren't doing so good. And as you can tell, each year is different because one year you may get a big storm that might wipe out everything that you grow. Gardening is hard to do. It's worth the garden for your family, though. Yes, I like squash. I think squash is delicious. If there's any more questions you'd like to ask, as far other hobbies I like to do gaming content. I do other stuff other than garden. Like I play games and whatnot. And yeah. I never had kumquats before. I am interested in growing kumquats because they sound delicious. Games that I'm playing right now is God of War Ragnarok. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. Polybridge 3, I've never heard of that. Anyways, I'm gonna be getting off soon because I'm tired and I probably shouldn't have done a live stream like at this time because it's late at night. I'm thinking I'll do a live stream on Saturday at like, let's say 10 o'clock in the morning. So that way it's not close to our bedtime when we need to go to bed. Baldur's Gate 3, I never played that. I don't do gaming content on this channel. I do it on a separate channel because for anyone that is interested in plants, they would get confused as to what my channel is about. Like, is it about plants? Is it about games? Is it about movies? I have done a movie review one on this channel. It had gotten like 500 views, but I deleted it because it had nothing to do with what my channel is about. So I feel like if I want to do gaming content, it would need to be on a separate channel and keep this channel about plants and not really much of anything else, just to keep it simple. If there's any more questions about gardening is what you like to grow, please do, because I'm going to be getting off very soon, just in a few minutes, probably 3-4 minutes, just in a little bit, very shortly. If you don't have any more questions for today, I'm going to be getting off because I have things that I need to get done. I can't be on here much longer. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy the rest of the night. I'm going to get off right now, and bye for now. See you in the next stream. It'll be Saturday at 10 a.m. Bye for now. It was nice chatting with you.